Isang napakahinang presidente. Ganyan ba tikusin si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos? Idagdag mo pa ang pa-travel-travel lang daw sa mundo. Pero sa likod niyan, isang presidente ng Pilipinas na nagsusumikap para ipaglaban ang karapatan ng ating bansa kontra sa pambubuli. Dito hinangaan nga si Pangulong Marcos na wala daw katakot-takot sa mga posibleng gawin ng superpower na China. Dito patuloy na ginigising ni Pangulong Marcos ang mga presidente na wala dapat puwang sa buong mundo ang anumang mapangahas na trato ng China sa ating bansa. Ngayon alam na ng buong mundo kung gaano ba talaga kabaho ang China.
We call on ASEAN and our partners to harness our shared interests and rally us into taking joint action, guided by ASEAN centrality and universal multilateralism. We must not allow tensions in the South China Sea to further escalate. In this spirit, and in accordance with the DOC, we continue to urge all parties to exercise self-restraint and refrain from unilateral and assertive activities that would increase tensions in the region, misunderstandings, and miscalculations in the South China Sea. We are concerned over consistent actions that are in violation of obligations under international law, including the 1982 UNCLOS and under the DOC. We must oppose the dangerous use of Coast Guard and maritime militia vessels in the South China Sea. We are concerned over illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing and the militarization of reclaimed features in the South China Sea. We continue to support freedom of navigation and overflight and the rules-based international order in the South China Sea. We are still committed to defending our sovereignty, our sovereign rights, and the maritime jurisdiction in accordance with UNCLOS. The Philippines has consistently reaffirmed our support for the principles and purposes of the UN Charter, especially of sovereignty, territorial integrity, and political independence, with respect to the conflict in Ukraine as well as other areas of concern. The Philippines will always continue to champion an open and inclusive regional order where the rule of law and ASEAN centrality remain the bedrock of an evolving regional. Thank Australia for expressing concern on the latest actions directed against the Philippines in the South China Sea. We join Australia on the call for peace, stability, and respect for the 1982 Law of the Sea Convention, or UNCLOS. We also reiterate our appreciation to Australia for supporting the Philippine hosting of the 12th ASEAN Maritime Forum and the 10th Expanded Maritime Forum held in Manila last December. We especially welcome the adoption of the ASEAN-Australia Joint Leaders' Statement on strengthening cooperation on food security in times of crises. As food security and nutrition during crisis are a common concern shared by all ASEAN member states. Today, we are closer to that vision of an economically integrated regional community as we look forward to the Philippines signing onto the second protocol to amend the agreement establishing the ASEAN-Australia-New Zealand Free Trade Area, or ANZFTA, once we have finished our domestic processes. We are optimistic that this will provide fresh opportunities to improve the flows of goods, services, and investments between ASEAN and Australia. And finally, Mr. Prime Minister, we look forward to welcome you in Manila to reaffirm our country's commitment to advance our bilateral relations to a higher and deeper level.